Unfortunately, I don't have any coffee analogies in my presentation. My name is Chris Holder. I work with Anand Ganana Deskin at Johns Hopkins University. We're really interested in using machine learning processes to find patterns in data sets. And since Chesapeake Bay is obviously so close to Baltimore, we were like, hey, let's try it out on this. And so what I'm not showing here is our control case. We initially used a control case with Anand's ocean model Bling to see how well the random forest model would do, and it does a surprisingly good job. So then we moved on to our real world case scenario, which I'm showing here. So we were interested in predicting dissolved oxygen given 27 different predictors over the course of 10 years. And so when we attempted to use machine learning on this, did a remarkably good job. So when you look at the observations versus predictions, you get an R-squared of about 0.95. And I'm trying to think yeah, there we go. So what you're seeing up here is the observations that were provided to the model, and then down here is what you're seeing is the predictions that the model provided. And so you can see they do a pretty good job. And then we were curious what areas it was getting right and which areas it was getting wrong. So in the main stem of the bay, it actually does a really good job. And then up here near the mouth of the Susquehanna River, it's got some problems. We're thinking that's mainly due to the fact that there's only 2 stations up there. And then down here, we were just trying to demonstrate that the predictions were much lower than the observations. And so since we did so well on this case where the time lag was 0, we wanted to see if we could use 1 month's observations to predict the dissolved oxygen concentrations for the next month. And so when we did that, we got another pretty good fit. With the observations versus predictions, we get an R-squared of about 0.8. So we're still getting some decent agreement. So again, you're seeing the observations versus predictions on these 2 graphs. And interestingly, it seems to be the east side of the bay on these that it seems to get right, whereas on the west side of the bay, it doesn't do as great of a job. Again, here, the observations were just much higher than the predictions. So outside of this, machine learning has kind of become my new hobby. So if any of you are interested in learning about machine learning and applying it to your own data sets, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. And if you want to learn more about what I do, please come see my poster later. Thank you.